Hello, kids. This is me, Mrs. Storyteller, and today I'm going to tell you a story of a rabbit who went out of his home to eat carrots, and a farmer caught him while he was eating the carrots from his farm. So he planned a escape and finally escaped after the farmer forgot to close the door of the cage and the door of the storeroom too. So let's begin the story. Once upon a time, in a quiet meadow on the edge of a bustling farm, there lived a curious little rabbit named Thistle. Thistle had always been content in his cozy burrow, munching on the occasional clover and the grass that grew around his home. However, one crisp autumn morning, something caught his nose, the scent of the juiciest, sweetest carrots he had ever smelled. They seemed to come from the farmer's field, just beyond the fence. Thistle's tummy rumbled, and he could not resist the temptation any longer. He decided to venture out and see for himself. He hopped across the meadow through the tall grass, and before long he reached the farmer's garden. The sight before him was enough to make his little rabbit heart race. A patch of vibrant orange carrots just waiting to be nibbled. He wasted no time, diving right in and munching happily on the crisp vegetables. However, little did he know, the farmer had been keeping a watchful eye on his prized garden. He had heard the rustling and had spotted the fluffy bunny feasting on his crops. Gotcha! The farmer called, rushing over with a net in hand. In a flash, Thistle was caught in the farmer's trap, a wooden cage designed to catch any sneaky animals who dared to nibble on his carrots. The farmer chuckled to himself as he carefully locked the cage and set it down by the barn. "You'll be staying here for a while, little rabbit," the farmer said with a grin. Inside the cage, Thistle felt both scared and frustrated. How could he escape? He knew he had to think quickly. The farmer was busy nearby, tending to his other chores, and Thistle realized he had to wait for the perfect moment to act. Hours passed, and just as Thistle was starting to lose hope, he noticed something odd. The door of the cage wasn't latched properly. The farmer had been so distracted that he had forgotten to secure it. Thistle's heart skipped a beat. This was his chance. He gently nudged the door open